Japan Bosai Platform is aiming as a catalyst, including the government, industry, and academia, to fit these solutions to the other countries. Of course, that we Japanese, the private sector company already developed and developing our technology to which fit to the Japanese situation. However, the other country has a unique needs for such a the Bosai approach. So we need some dialogue. And the Japan Bosai Platform is the one to work as a catalyst. And our organization has three functions. And one is the provide introducing our solution in the solution pack. And you can access to the website and for our Japan Bosai Platform. And the second is contribution to the dialogue, the government and the government dialogue, and the governmental organization like the OECD or the UN and the World Bank and the AD. And the last one is we organize task forces on the specific the items. So for example, that one group is each country. For the ASEAN members, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Indonesia as a first step, and we make a small group of the private sector company to make a good solution to each country. And the second group is on the specific the issues. I chair the first group of the seismic isolation. Other group is considering the solution for the landslide forest. Okay, let me introduce my solution, our solution on the seismic disaster, against seismic disaster. It is shows the increased number of the people who exposed to the risk against the earthquake and cyclones. And the green one is for to the earthquake. It increased to the 2050. And this the earthquake intensity are provided by UN. And the red Japan, we already know that Japan is in the red zone, and ASEAN members also in the risk zone for the seismic. From here, I want to introduce the history of the Japanese code development. And about 100 years ago, it's enough old. However, Japan engineer faced a big damage in the big earthquake. Especially in the Kanto Great Earthquake, we had a severe damage in concrete structure and the mezzanine structure. So the policymaker and the engineer decided to introduce the seismic code into the planning and building code system. And the second one is almost 30 or 40 years ago. And we have a drastic increase, drastic upgrade of the building code that introduced elastoplastic design into the building. And big upgrade of the specification, for example, increase the number of the steel bar into the concrete building. And the last one is it invites a big perceptual change to the Japanese people. And it's the Kobe earthquake. The Kobe earthquake hit the urban area in Japan, and of course it damaged many buildings. So that it changed the perception of the Japanese people. After this earthquake, we have the big increase of the number of the seismic isolated buildings. This is 95, the year of the Kobe earthquake. After that, there is a drastic change of the perception and the number of the seismic isolation buildings. And people want to have a safer building after that event. As a result, number of the Japanese seismic isolation building is occupied more than 2/3 in the world. It's a success in 2011 Great East Japan earthquake. And in the area, there was about 150 buildings designed with the seismic isolation and passive control building. And however, there is no damage. How to introduce the concept? Excuse me. I want to explain the concept of the seismic isolation. On the left hand, it explains that the conventional design building and it allowing the damage in the seismic severe earthquake. And for the evacuation of people, just saving life. However, in the seismic isolation building, we set the seismic layer under the building. The black and pink devices of the seismic isolation devices absorb the seismic energy when we have the big earthquake. Could you play the video? No? Okay, impossible. And I wanted to introduce the experimental video that the shaking inside of the seismic building and the conventional building. There is a big difference. And if we want to secure the activity after the earthquake, we need, or the seismic isolation is the only solution to secure the activity inside the building. And this is showing the variety of the building of the seismic isolation. And in Japan, it's spread to the ordinary condominium building. However, we start with a hospital, governmental office, or the other important facility just after the earthquake hazard. And Nikken Sekkei has designed more than 240 seismic isolated buildings. It's a number one in Japan. Okay, this picture shows the success of the seismic isolation in the 2001 Great East Earthquake in Sendai. This hospital located near to the Sendai hit by tsunami. This photo is taken just after tsunami. And this hospital continued the medical activity even after the tsunami. This water is not lake after the water from tsunami. And you see the helicopter here. And because there is no other building in the area that worked after the tsunami, so this worldwide, this hospital works as a disaster management center in the area, and of course saved many lives. And this hospital supported by seismic isolation devices. Not only the seismic isolation, sorry, but also, for example, the success comes from the combination of the engineering technology. For example, we propose the embankment to the owner against the tsunami or the flood, and it saved it stopped the water from the tsunami. Like that, Nikken Sekkei works as a leader of the committee to deploy these technology to the ASEAN country or the other countries. And the committee want to tackle the overseas deployment of these technology and building code and design expertise and the construction technology for process devices. And we know that the education of the engineer is very important. So that we include academia person, and we invite the 4 professors to the group and discuss how to deploy these technologies to other countries. And of course, the other members are very active to provide these other technology concerned with both sides. So I want to close my presentation to welcome the contact to the Japan Bosai Platform. Thank you very much.